Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm just getting this set up over here on the Facebook. Let's see. Let's see here. Seems to be working. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, let's pull this up. Okie doke. So let me send out the broadcast to everyone on Facebook. And then we will get started with the spring bees. Let's see. Copy and send this. I've got to remember how I did it yesterday. So that would be correct. Tools. Nope. Chats. Menu. Yeah, I don't even know what I did yesterday. It just popped up. Chats. Create. Channel. There it is. Nope. Found it. Let's see. Craft the spring bees with me. Okie doke. Whoops. Paste and send. Okie doke. So, let me pull this up here. Hello, everyone. Hello again. I'm back. I gotta plug in my iPad though because it has 24%. It's gonna die. All right. So, I've got all of my stuff here. First of all, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. All of the things. I have YouTube set up over here on my computer. I'm going to pull it up on my phone because my iPad's over here and my phone's over here and I can see everything kind of like on this side. But I have my computer on this side where everything has to happen. So give me just 1 second. Let's see. YouTube. Okay. Y'all, I'm so flustered with all the steps I have to take. But I think I got it. Let's see, go to my channel. There it is. Sweet. Hello, Christy. Hello, Susan. What is up, everybody? Nice to see you too, everyone. The more we do this, people will just learn and I won't have to say it 42 times. So I am using my webcams here that are mounted above and my computer and all the things to be on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So I can see Facebook comments over here. I can see YouTube comments over here. Y'all can't see each other. So I'm going to be talking to all different kinds of people. I don't want anyone to feel excluded. If you want to chat with me, you're welcome to do so. I like the little chatter things that we get to have together while we're crafting. It does keep the conversation interesting. But I also like to also craft and to show you what we're working on. So, welcome to my craft video. If you're on YouTube, there is a link in the description to our sale that ends today. These spring bees are a kit that we cut on our lasers. You can probably hear that white noise in the background. They're all running back there. We have 4 lasers that are running, and they cut kits all day, every day. That's what we do here. So on Facebook, you can comment the word special. And again, the sale ends tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to check out our spring collection on Facebook, you can comment the word bloom. Again, if you are on YouTube, if you go to the description and look at the link there, it's going to take you to our sales page. But you can go to the menu and you can go look in the entire shop. Like, everything is there. After YouTube is done, I will update the picture and I will tag the product. I can't do that when I start this video. And on Facebook, you just have to use the keywords. Go to the keywords, do all the things, and we're going to craft these bees. So let me show you really quick what we're working with here. These are all the colors that I picked to do this. So the way that I work creatively is that I get an idea of what I want to do, and then we kind of evolve as we do it. We're not really set in stone in our colors, but I thought, okay, what would be some spring colors? What are some things I've previously done this year that might tie into these colors? And so let's start with something that kind of goes with that color palette. So I thought, let's do these bees. These bees are 5. There's 5 of them in this set. You get all 5 of them. You can put them in random different places. You can, you know, craft with 5 of your friends. You can craft with your grandkids, your like yourself. It's whatever you want to do. But this does come in a set of 5. These are not available individually. So if you want to get them, they are a set of 5. Today would be a great day to get this set because normally this set, I believe, is $36 for the set, and it is currently 25% off. So you're going to save some money, and you're going to get all 5 of these in a really great deal. I don't know what the actual price is of them because I don't do math like that, but the shop tells you how much they are. So normally what I do is I tell you the colors that I'm going to use, and then we craft it, and then if something changes, we just change it on the fly. We just change it on the fly. I like to use my imagination. And the goal in this is to give you a tutorial that you can follow so that you can craft these and you don't feel intimidated. Okay? So that is how we roll around here. And I'm going to go over these colors really quick that I've got here. Let me move these out of the way. That little flower fell through, so I'm trying to keep it with this one right here. But let's go over our colors. Let's switch to this camera. Oops. Hello, Patty. Hello, everyone. So we have black and we have white. So this is just your basic black and white from Deco Art. Okay, I'm going to set those over here. And then we're going to go through, I have 3 yellows because I wasn't sure which yellow I wanted to use, so I grabbed 3. Doesn't mean we're going to use them all, but we might. All right, so the yellows that I grabbed are Golden Straw, Banana Cream, and Moon Yellow. So these are all Deco Art paints today, just so you know. Moon Yellow, Banana Cream, and Golden Straw. All right, we've got some blues here, and I will probably use all 3 of these blues. Hello, Connie. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hello. Hello. And we love crafting, and we love chatting. We do love chatting. Yes, we do. All right, this is Winter Blue. I'm thinking of doing some floating on this, and if you're not sure what floating is, we're going to go over that today, and it's going to give you an opportunity to practice because practice makes progress. Okay, remember that. Practice makes progress. If you think you're going to start doing some things and you're just going to be like a pro out the gate, like there's some people who are, but some people need to practice, okay? So I've got Baby Blue, Whispering Turquoise, and I have a Winter Blue. So those are the blues that I've got. I have 2 pinks. The 2 pinks I pulled are Cotton Candy and Cactus Flower. I really love these 2. Love these 2 pinks. One is a softer, one is more vibrant. I have 2 purples. The 2 purples that I've pulled is Lavender and Purple Petal. And then I have 1 green, Hauser Medium Green. I haven't used this one in a while, and I thought, wow, I want to use this one today. And then I have these 2 colors here because I'm thinking of doing the fence on one of these bees bleached sand, so it's kind of like an off-white color because it's an outdoor fence, right? And then I have Cocoa in case I want to do any floating for shading and dimension. We will see how that goes. And those are the colors that I have set aside here for this project. So we've got all of our colors. This is what we've got. There's lots of different ones. And we've got our black and our white too. So I'm just going to set them to the side right over here. And we'll use them as we need them. And then one of the things I like to do with these, let me scooch this over here. One of the things I like to do with these here is you can do all of them at one time and do layer by layer, or you can do one of them at a time. Control the overwhelm. Okay, the goal is for you to craft the things, not to leave it in a box. Okay, and typically what I do with these is I will paint all the like colors. And then we will focus on our detail colors. So we would do all of our bees, we would do all of our wings, we would do all of our stands, and then we would come back and focus on the little added things that are extras that aren't on all of them. So like this one has a kite. This one has a bunch of flowers here together. My stand's wanting to fall out. That flower goes there. This one's got an umbrella. And this one's holding a pot of flowers. These are spring bees. Okay, so you can do all the light colors and kind of go, you know, one by one, which I might do. I don't have a lot of workspace here. So just so you know, like, this is like about 5 inches to that way of my hand is the end, and right here is my computer. So this is my little workspace. Now that I've got my computer sitting over here, I don't have a lot of workspace. I've got my iPad, I've got my phone, I've got my paintbrushes. Like, I don't have a lot of space. So I'm going to try to keep these sectioned in, like, together as we craft them. But you're going to see more of, like, this view, and I will try to keep whatever we're working on in this area, because this view is very helpful to people. It's really, really helpful. So let's start with, let's just start with the basics, okay? We're going to do all of our wings white, so why don't we start there, and we're going to do all of our stands green, so we can also start there. And I'm trying to rotate this little flower in, but I don't think I'm going to get it. So I'm going to get me a plate. Probably going to use a couple of plates. So I'm going to just get me 2, just in case. I am going to get me some wax paper because I like to protect my surface here. It's already a mess. It needs replaced so badly. But I do find that the wax paper is very helpful. Alright, so we got us our little wax paper here, and we're going to use probably brushes and sponges for this. So let's go back to this view really quick. You do not have to use makeup sponges if you're like, I just feel like makeup sponges is just, you know, a downgrade. I think that sponges, you can do magical things with them. Some people are not a fan. They are paintbrush only. You can use whatever tools you want. If I use a sponge, you can use a brush. There's no rules around here on what you have to do, okay? I just wanted you to know that. Okay, so we're going to put some white on our plate, and we're going to grab our green. We're going to do our white and our green together. Now this white's probably going to need 2 coats. And then I'm going to get the Hauser medium green here. Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday. You will have to add a bigger workspace. I have room here to create a bigger workspace. I just haven't because if I'm being really honest with you, I haven't I'm just using folding tables. This is just a 4-foot folding table, and it works for this area right here and what I'm doing. And so I've just kind of used it. What I need to do is get a place for my laptop to go, because y'all, it's like right here, and this is how I control everything from my laptop to do all the stuff. And so it is taking up a whole portion over here. Oh my gosh. You said something about using a wax. What is it used for? So we base coated our bird cage yesterday with the dark wax, and it helps create a deeper, richer undercolor for the color we used. And it also allows your paint that you put on top of it to distress in a little bit more of a easier distressing way, but some people don't like that look. So you can use brown paint to tint your board. So it's like, this is a very light colored board. If you want your top coat to distress and have a darker undertone, you stain first. So if you ever want a darker undersurface when you distress, stain first. If you don't care about that, don't worry about it. I sometimes will use wax. I sometimes will use brown paint. I sometimes will use just whatever I feel like it. But this it's water-based. It's not like wax, like a oil-based. But I've found that with this, even though it's water-based, it almost repels and allows your paint to distress really nicely. You get a really rustic look with this. So that is why. That's why I used a wax yesterday. And you can see the difference. Let me actually show you a difference. Let me just show you. Hold on. We're going to have a lesson learned here. trying to show you an example. I'm going to grab these. And let's grab this. Okay, I'm going to grab these and show you an example. Okay, so we waxed this, and you can see how it distressed. We waxed this, and you can see how it distressed. We waxed the bird cage, and you see how it distressed. We did not wax her. You can see how she is. And we did not wax this. So you're going to get a different distressing result with the wax, your grit of sandpaper. There's all these different looks. Like, so if I want this look, I will typically wax. If I want more of this cleaner look, maybe I don't wax it first. Maybe I don't even do an undercolor. I just paint the wood the way it is. This one, same thing. We just painted it. We didn't wax it. We just painted right over the raw wood. So you're going to get a different result when you use a wax. And it's going to either be a paste wax or a cream wax or something of that nature, okay? So now you can kind of have an understanding of, like, this was waxed. Same wax. This one right here is the exact one I used with my super awesome wax brush. What I do with it right here. It's a little chip brush cut off. So, you know, high level of crafting tool right here. This is like probably a 25-cent brush. We just chopped it off, and I've used it a million times. So you got your wax with a brush, you apply it, you wipe off the excess, then you paint over it, distress it, and this is the result you're going to get. This one here, same thing. It makes your colors richer. Like, it makes them more deep and rich. And then this is more of like the wood color, true colors right out of the bottle, the way that they dry. It doesn't change the pigmentation. And then you can see here how this distressed, and then how this one looks. So just remember that when you're doing your projects, that if you're wanting specific looks, I highly suggest that you use your wax in different ways to see how you're going to troubleshoot and plan your projects. Because it's going to help. You're going to know. The more experience you have, you're going to know how, when and if you want to use this. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. All right, I'm going to go put these back. I was looking for something else that maybe I waxed to give you an example, but I don't have anything. All right, hopefully that was helpful. At work, you use a laptop stand. Oh, I need to get one, but I don't have a lot of room in this corner. I should get one. I should get one that like floats over here that I can utilize, but I don't have one. All right, we're gonna use this paint right here. It's probably got some debris in it. It's seen better days. And I've added water to it because it got a little thick on me, and so it's a little more runny than everything else, but we're gonna use it. So we're gonna start with painting our wings white. And I'm just gonna go over this, and we will probably do a second coat. And I'm just gonna do a really kind of messy coat, and then I'm gonna use my tool to mark out this little score line here and clean out that paint. So this wing is done, and let's go ahead and do our green stand right here. Same thing, just go right over it. You could make this whatever color stand you want. I'm just going with green today. And like I said, you can use paintbrush, you can use whatever you like. And I thought this green was very appropriate for spring. So there is that. And I'm just going to set it aside to dry. right over there. Let's go to the next one. So we're gonna do this one. And I'm gonna stick my stand back in here so I can paint it. And these say press gently, antenna are delicate because these are tabbed in here and you just don't want to break them. Sweet. After this, I'm heading home. I worked pretty much all weekend, so let's see. Let's pull this back up. I'm keeping an eye on my phone. Just checking my text messages. Oops. There we go. All right, let's do the wing. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. These are going to be so cute, right? I think so. I agree. So if you get some paint on something that doesn't belong with that color, you can sand it off or you can just paint over it. Like, I'm probably going to have to fix some things, but I think it'll be alright. Alrighty. There is this one here. Set that aside. Hello, Ellie. Alright, stand. Right there. I'm doing all the stands green. Like they're standing on grass. And then the white. So this is what I was telling you. If you do some things that have lots of pieces like this kit does, just go through and paint your light colors. And just start there. Alright, let's do that. And then we'll go to the next one. And I'm just like setting them on top of each other, right over there. Next. Green stand. And this way you can, you know, if you have a hard time with task completion, I have a hard time with completing tasks sometimes. So this way you can get them all done, but if you just want to do one at a time, start there. These were requested by several people for me to do this tutorial, so that's why we're doing this today. If you have any requests of things you'd like to see crafted, you can always email me and let me know. And I'll see if I have it cut. If not, I have to cut it. And I can make plans to do it. I can't promise when it will get done, but I will make an attempt. Alright, we're going to swap this one out with this one because these are kind of already stacked over here. A stand. I love these little boards because everything's just kind of on here, sorted with the kit they go with. It takes a little bit of extra time, but it is very helpful. This is going to take us just a little bit to do. So if you want to hang out, you can. If you want to come back, you can come back. I'm going to be here regardless. Alright, so our stands and our wings are done. Let me rotate this around. And I'm going to prop these up, and we're going to go back and we're going to kind of repeat this one more time. And we're going to do a second coat. Just kind of quickly. So as you go through, you really don't have to dry it. Just set it aside, come back. By the time you get back to it, it's already dry and ready to go. Alright, that one's good. Let's do the wings. And I will just do 2 coats on the wings. They'll be fine. I want them to look kind of distressed, like a wing would look. Or transparent. Hello again. Hello, hello. I am back. Alright, those are done. Alright, next. And then if you leave these pieces in here, you can sand them all on here and just pop them out and assemble. Okay. That one is completed. Let's do the next one. It's like an assembly line. These are going to be really cute. I need to remember to take my stuff home so that I can put it on my bookcases. I have these really cute shelves I like to decorate. Forgot to do the little lines. Alright. Hello, Patricia. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this morning I got here and I had to clean the laser machines, clean the mirrors, clean the lenses, clean the glass, vacuum all the floors. Y'all, I was literally cleaning the entire morning. Dylan replaced the laser tubes on 2 of them. One of our laser tubes got broken in transit. The glass was completely shattered. Thank goodness that Thunder is sending us another one. Hello, Marilyn. How are you? Oop. Did you see that? See what I did right there? It happens. You wouldn't have thought of painting it on the board? Oh my gosh. Absolutely. One of the reasons why we do these, so you can paint them on the board if you want to. You can pop them out too. You don't have to paint them on the board. All right, wings are done, stands are done. We are done with our green and our white. I'm going to save these sponges and set them aside. Hello, Brenda Lee. Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. All right, these are completed. So let me see here. Let's see, what should we do next? I think we should do our, let's do our B parts. Let's do all the black parts. And then we'll do all the yellow parts. All right, set that aside. Now for this, I think what I'm gonna do is use a, how do I wanna do this? So I think I'm gonna, like, the face is connected to the part that's gonna be black. So I think I'm gonna pop the face out, and I'm gonna just start keeping everything together as we do it. And I'm gonna use a paintbrush. I'm just gonna start with a paintbrush, and we will work ourselves around from there. So this little face will pop out of the little umbrella. So this I'm gonna keep with this, and I'm just gonna put this back in here, and I'm gonna have to just start sorting these around this area. So we're gonna do our antenna black. And then the top of our B. The umbrella is covering the other antenna, so it's not shown. And then we have our little hand right here that's also going to be black. And I'm just going to gently and carefully paint this little hand right here on this board. Okay, so all the antenna's black, the hand is black. Let's do the body right here is going to be black. So I'm just going to be very careful to get right up in there. You could use markers with this too. That might be a little easier for some of you guys. Okay. Let's do our little hand over here. Black. It's kind of tucked away. Let's do our legs black. So our B is going to be black and yellow. All right. So yellow face. Let's do this one black. We're gonna do our little raincoat, black and white striped. So I'm gonna do this one black. And I'll probably only do one coat of black. It's covering pretty good. Do our little pockets a different color. And then let's do this black. If you don't have a steady hand, like I said, use some markers. might be really helpful. And if I get out of the lines, I know I can fix it. So I'm not going to worry too much. The hand right there is that hand right there. We already painted that hand. Okay. We'll do our pockets probably white. And then we'll do our sleeves yellow. This striped here yellow. The face will be yellow. But I'm going to do a different shade of yellow for the face and then a little raincoat. Alright, so this one, all of the things that need to be black are black. We're going to swap it out with this one over here. So that one is done with all the black things. Let's do this one with the black things. So we're going to do... The arms will be black. So let's go ahead and do those. I love the little arms. They're so cute. All right, let's do another one. Hello everyone, welcome to my video. I hope you enjoy our craft today. This is a wood kit that we cut and we ship out to you and you craft it at home, and I'm just doing a tutorial showing you how to do it. And we have about 3,000 products, like 3,000 craft kits that you can choose from. There's a lot. All right, let's do our little feet black. Our legs. I want to be careful about our little flower there. And you can kind of be a little messy because stuff's going to get glued over things. Alright, let's do our antenna. And so we got green on it, but we're going to paint it black, so it'll be okay. And then our little hat's they're going to be peeking out through our hat. I'm going to avoid the white. Alright, and now we need to paint these here. The arms are going to glue over this, so we need to figure out what needs painted. So we're going to start with the bottom is going to be black, and we're going to do a yellow and then a black and then a yellow. So we're going to do stripes. And then all those other colors I told you guys about, we'll come back and do all of those. So by the time we're done, we will have all of these painted. And this is just a flat brush. It's a flat number 4 shader. Because I rather use paintbrushes, honestly. I just don't. Why don't? If I will tell you this, my first choice is not going to be used to use a marker, personally. I will use them occasionally to like show you guys how you can use them if you don't have a lot of space or room, but I am 100%, I'm the girl that's like Avery, my granddaughter, and Riley. They don't like when I give them a marker. They want to use a paintbrush. I want to use a paintbrush. It's just a preference thing. So why not? It's your choice. Like, I'm just not. It's not going to be satisfying to me to use markers for this. I want to use a paintbrush. All right, so all of our black things are black on this one, so we're going to set that aside. We're going to come over here to the one with the kite, and we're going to do the little feet. When you know, you know. So everybody else who feels the same way I do is like, absolutely. But I'm also showing you that if you don't use a marker, that you can do it with the paintbrush, and I'm showing you how I'm doing it. So if you're like, how are you going to do all the little details? I'm just going to paint them. I'm going to paint them. All right, we got a little hand here. Okay. We got an arm here. We will do our kite string white, but I'm going to pop it out before I do that. Then we're going to do our antenna. We're going to do the top of our head. And then you kind of will have the yellow parts left, and then whatever is going to be like the different colors that I picked. All right, let's do the top of this. I'm doing really good practicing with my paintbrush on fine details. Doing a very good job. All right, let's do the bottom of our bee. Let's do the next piece here. And our kite's going to go over this, but I'm still going to paint the under parts. So quiet. Is everything done? Everything's done with this one. So all of our black parts are painted, and we're going to set that aside. All right, let's do this one. Let's do the little antenna over here. Let's do the little hands. Let's do this little antenna. And then we'll do our head. See, I'm not good with the paintbrush, but I'm doing a pretty darn good job. keeps getting blurry when you move it around. It's because the camera's got to focus. So we're going to do that black, and then our shoes, they're going to peek through our flowers. We're going to do the bottom of our shoes black. I have new cameras coming that are a little better quality than the ones that I currently have. The ones I have are old. They're several years old, and they need to be updated. So they don't respond and react as quickly as like our cell phones do. All right, then we'll do the top portion. Okay, everything is painted now. All right. Okay, let's go to the next one, which is the last one, and all the things that are going to be black on here. So we're going to do the arms. And we're not going to do this. We are going to do our little antenna. Hello, Julie. Hello, hello. All right, the feet. And then the body. It's going to be so cute. There are spring cows, and there's a bunch of new spring stuff coming. Mason was sick he was sick Friday. He was actually not here all weekend, so he's been helping me with the new stuff that's coming. So I've had to start doing it myself when he's not been here, trying to keep up with everything. But he was in the middle of working on stuff that I wasn't going to just go and redo. And he's working on some of that stuff. Okay, I think everything's good. Oh, the legs. We gotta do our legs. Alright, miss any legs? I did. I missed the legs on this one. So let's swap that. Let's do these legs. And then we'll go to the yellows. All right, let's clean that brush out. Hey, April?
Yeah.
When I get done with these bees, I'll be done for the evening.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know. Oh, I did miss that one. Let me get a different brush. I'm gonna use this brush. It's a little easier to clean. I did miss that. Thinking maybe I can get this brush clean. All right. Next, yellow. So I'm thinking the darker yellow is going to be golden straw. Golden straw. That's the bee color we're going to go with. For our stripes, we're going to do our bee face a little bit lighter. Oh, I'm not going to use that brush. It's got so much black in it. Let me get a different. Use this skinny one. It's a skinny angled brush. Right. We're gonna come in and do. I do want to distress these a little bit, so I'm not gonna try to do like a ton of coats. And it's okay if it's a little messy for me. If you're like bothered by your stripes not being perfect, you might want to pop all these pieces out because they are cut to where you can pop out all the little stripes. I'm just not doing that. I'm just gonna paint them right here because just for time's sake, and then I don't have to worry about sorting everything either. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little tired today. I was up late last night. I was watching a series called Victoria. My sister April told me about it. It's on Netflix. And it's pretty interesting. If you like The Crown or like Downton Abbey, you'd probably like it. All right, we're going to do the face a different color, like a different shade of yellow. So, actually, no. Let's just go ahead and do the face the same color. I have ideas for our face. So let's go ahead and do it yellow. We'll add a little bit of highlight with another color. We need music. I hate that we can't play music. I need some tunes. Betty was here earlier making boxes, like folding boxes for us. And April, what was her playlist?
Who?
Betty?
Oh, I don't know. I just know it was really, I really liked it.
It was like R&B. It was like 90s.
I have no idea. There's like Milli Vanilli and all kinds.
Yeah, like Milli Vanilli. It was like,
But it also played like Shaggy and Flick.
oh, Shaggy.
It played all kinds of stuff.
She was playing all kinds of good, like, fun songs. All right, let's swap to this one. All right, that one's done. Let's do this guy. You definitely can't stream music on YouTube, so, and Facebook will shut you down. It's too quiet. My husband's been watching the Olympics. He likes to watch the Olympics. You like the 60s and 70s? My husband likes the 60s and 70s too. Some songs are okay. I grew up in the 90s, so that's kind of my era of music. The 80s and 90s. Not everyone's a fan of the 80s and 90s. I like it. Just ordered 2 items to craft. You are the best, Christy. Thank you. We appreciate you. We hope you got a really good deal during our sale. And we hope you have fun. I hope you have fun. You enjoy them. You haven't watched any of the Olympics. I've only watched the ice skating, and it was the guy who does like the backflips, and I only saw like a late night recap of it, and I thought, man, I don't have that. The Bee Gees, I do like the Bee Gees. Yeah, I do like the Bee Gees. Alrighty. We're going to do our flowers like a mix of different colors. So they're going to be very like wildflower like. You have to fix it again. Oh my God, girl.
I know. I gotta figure out this nail stuff.
You need to soak them off tonight.
I don't feel like soaking them off. Is the problem.
You're gonna have to soak those off.
I think I don't know. Either I'm just gonna.
I don't want to go back to the place we went to.
Well, I don't know. Then we need to figure out a place because this is driving me insane.
Well, she's super gluing her nails back on because they keep popping off.
She sure is. She is. They look so bad.
They do look so bad.
I mean, look how bad they look. But I can't just let them pop off.
Why not?
Because then I'll have one popped off here and one popped off there.
No one's going to see it.
Well, this one was hanging by a thread. Was it that one or was it this one?
It was the one that you,
Which
this
one was
morning.
Which one was it?
I thought it was over here.
Me too, and it hurt really bad. And it wasn't my thumb. I almost did my thumb.
I thought it was your middle finger.
Was it this one? Oh, yeah. It was that one. Because there's the baby wipe that stuck to it when I tried to glue it. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh my gosh, girl.
But I'm really thinking about finding one of these people that will like come here and like do our nails. Like they have like
where
portfolios and like
where
they're all over Facebook. In the Rinkin group, I'll just be like, hey, is there a nail tech that will like travel like a mobile nail tech? And they'll be like, sure, I'm one. Oh, send me your resume. Send me your work. I'll tell you if I want you to come do my nails or not.
Okay, well, I think we just
that, or we just need to make an appointment somewhere else.
Make an appointment, like.
But you only do Gel X.
Yes.
And from what I understand, there was only 2 places that did Gel X, and one of them was the place that we went to.
Okay, so are you busy?
Right this moment?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to be busy right this
Can
moment.
you be not busy right this moment and go look up some nail places that do Gel X?
Yeah. Do you want it? It needs to be in Rinkin, especially since we're leaving.
Well, us getting an appointment before we leave, I'm like unsure.
It will happen, or I will have to take myself back to the
Okay.
crazy people.
Well, I'd rather go somewhere and not have someone come to my house as we're getting ready to leave.
All right, let me see what
We could go to Springfield too.
Well, there's lots of places in Pooler.
I mean, I don't even care if we go to Pooler. I just don't want someone to do a really crappy job.
Yeah, me either.
She gets acrylic. I've been getting the Gel X, and so there's not a lot of people that do that around here. Everyone says hello.
Hello, everyone. Where the heck is my phone?
And she needs, like, her nails are literally hanging on by super glue. She's using Stick Fast to put her nails back on. So she needs to get hers done, okay? If anything, she's got to get hers done. I am just, let me tell you, the last time I went to get my nails done, they charged me, it's like $65 for a Gel X fill. And I was like, ma'am, you literally painted my nails with a clear coat of nail builder and charged me $55. I will not be back to see you again. It's the first time I've ever got my nails filled. I usually just soak off my own and get new Gel X every time I get them done. And I can usually go about every 3 weeks. But when I was like, okay, she's like, we have a new gel builder. I was like, okay. No.
You should have said, absolutely not.
Yeah, absolutely not. Not today.
That's my phone over here.
Where was your phone?
You know what? I really don't even know. I don't know. It's somewhere.
Let me check mine. You want me to call yours?
No, because well, actually, I'm gonna put my AirPod up. I feel like I put it somewhere really stupid.
Is your ringer on?
See, I
Okay.
It was underneath my glass orders.
Okay. Oh, Debbie says check those reviews, April.
Yeah, that's the first thing I did.
Check them reviews. All right, let's do the face.
Oh, I'm gonna write my hours down too.
Okay. I'm kind of particular about who does my nails, but I'm also like, sometimes I'm like, nails are nails. You do nails every day. Like, you're a nail salon. And then there's some girls that have done my nails and I'm like, this is like atrocious. They're too thick. I don't like them thick. I like my nails really thin and very natural. These are still a little too thick for me. Like, I don't like them really bubbly looking. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't like mine to look that way. And she gets the really pointy weapon, like they're like a little weapons. Her nails, they're like claws. They're like stiletto or something. She calls it something. I don't know. I think it's stiletto. They look like little cat claws. And they're pointy. What's your nail shape, April? Stiletto. You call them cat claws? That's what she calls them that too. I get square. And then they end up rounding over time. I like them real square when I first get them done because I know they're going to round out. Yeah, definitely, I'm a very basic. I don't like them any other way. Oh, you've had a lot of pain in your hands, hard to type. Do talk to text, girl. Talk to text. Do you some talk to text. I'm working on our new website. It's not a new website, it's a theme. Like I'm gonna be updating our website, like the shop, with a new theme. So it's gonna get a fresh new look. That was one of my goals for this year because it's been a while. And one of the features that we will have is that you can go to the search bar and you can do voice search. You'll be able to say what you're looking for in the search. And so I thought that's going to be very helpful for people.
The first thing I opened Facebook. The first thing is someone asking for recommendations because they just got their nails done for something and they don't like yeah. This woman's already asking for nail recommendations. So let's see.
What's their recommendations?
I don't know. I'm looking now.
She said she pulled up Facebook and somebody's already posted they're looking for nail recommendations, nail place. Are you watching the older episodes of Victoria? I really liked it, but waited a long time for the updates. I'm watching the Victoria on Netflix. I don't know what the older episodes are. I don't know. I do not know. Hello everyone. Welcome to my video. Alright, let's do our little rain jackets. She likes the places that do the art, the nail art, like the airbrushing designs. She likes that. I don't do that. I'm like one color. And if I do a glitter, it's a rare occasion.
Okay, well apparently there's somebody named Teddy at Lovely Nails that just does an amazing job.
Teddy?
But it's like I don't want to go to a place where just one person can do one, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. She said apparently there's a place called Lovely Nails, and the person named Teddy does great nails. She's like, I don't want to go to a place that just has one person that does great nails. Well, we need somebody that can do Gel X.
Well, this is supposed to be okay. So his and hers nail bar and spa. I keep seeing all this stuff about this place,
It's new.
but I'm gonna comment.
Girl, tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm just telling you. I was going to ask Mark about leaving on Thursday evening and driving to Atlanta.
That would be so awesome because then I could go to Kylie's thing on Friday. Oh.
What time is it on Friday?
I don't know. It's Friday evening.
Okay, well, I can't promise that we still won't get there late.
I mean, even
We'd have to get up at the crack of dawn on Friday from the hotel. You do the raincoat darker than the beef. We're not done yet. April,
yeah.
Zach is still in the waiting room.
Oh my gosh.
I just texted him and said, that's insane. That's insane. Okay. V-face. All right. All the yellow's done. I don't think I missed anything. I think we're good. All right. Let's clean out that brush. We're going to reuse that brush again. All right. I'm just going to set it over there. Okie doke. So, next. Let's do... Let's do the purple things. So, we're going to do things that are purple. Let's see. For sure this one's got purple because it's got, I'm going to do the butterfly purple. I really like doing the little butterflies purple. So let's do the butterfly purple. And we're going to do light purple. And I'm going to get my little pointy brush that I was using. That would be this one. Uh-oh. My brush just came apart. All right, let me glue it back. Oh, I found it. Found the glue. I'm just putting glue at the end of my brush. And I'm going to glue it back on. Is Zach okay? He has a hernia. And today he just started having like nausea and not feeling well, and so he's extra nervous. So he is a little stressed out, and so he's like went to the hospital, and he's still in the waiting room. He's been triaged, he's done all the things, but he's still waiting. But he's been there since 2 o'clock. So he left early today to go to the hospital. So y'all just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. I don't know that it's emergent, but you never know with a hernia. All right. I'm going to do a pink body. Oh. What else do we want to do? Purple. Let's do some of these flowers purple. We should have did these green. Let me do these green really quick. What do I do with that sponge? Let's do our green stem, like our green leaves. Completely missed those. I hope everything's going to be okay too. He's had this hernia for a while. He really needs to get it taken care of. But he hates hospitals. He's petrified of hospitals. He doesn't like to go there. He's stubborn. And I keep telling him, really need to address it. But you can't make somebody. They're gonna do what they want to do. I mean, somebody can't make me fly, so, you know. I can't really say anything, can I? All right, so let's do our little tulips. Let's do some of our tulips purple. Let's do this one. Purple. Let's do one of our flowers purple. I know they're little daisies, but we're going to do them purple, and we're going to do different colors. I told y'all they're going to be like wildflower colors. So we're just going to go with it. You hate hospitals too? I'm not a fan. I'm not afraid to go to a hospital. I'm not a fan, but I'm like, it is what it is. You know, that's kind of how I feel. All right. And then let's do a purple flower on over here. As well. We'll do the center of our flowers like white. Change it up. You find a place, April?
I messaged the his and hers lady, and
Why don't you call them? They should be open.
it's 5:30. I don't know.
Call them.
That was funny.
Oh, we need a pot color. Alrighty, so let's do. Okay, that's all we're gonna do on this one. That's purple. The kite one. Let's grab this kite one.
Oh, apparently it's in Springfield.
Yeah, I said I think it's in Springfield.
go the same time, like same day, so our appointments are like always together. Um, she does Jill X, and I do acrylic, but I like the artsy stuff on my nails, and we're trying to find
She's
a
on
new
the phone with
salon,
them.
and like the one that we were at for like over a year, like they had one tech that did Jill X, and like one tech that did good nail art, and then it was a pain. So like, um, would you guys be able to accommodate that? Okay, and then do you have anything before Thursday? For two people?
She's trying to make an appointment.
At this point, because I know it's short notice at this point, like, we just need to get it, we just get it done. So.
Hey, April, ask them if they have a person who does Gel X.
Well, mornings are always better. How late are you open?
I love that purple.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, how late are you open? Okay. Okay, well, mornings are better, but like, I mean, do you have anything in the morning?
Let's do this one. I'm just switching between the different ones.
Okay, so do you have any availability, like when you guys open, like Tuesday or Wednesday, like tomorrow or Wednesday? Okay. If you
Let's
guys
do
do
the
Jill
hat
X, then
purple.
you do the nail art. Okay, good.
They have Gel X?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Is that fine, Amber?
Yeah.
Okay, tomorrow at 10 a.m. is great.
Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Fantastic. You know what that means I'm going to be doing tonight? I'm going to be soaking my nails off.
April. The last name is Plew, P-L-E-W.
I don't like to let them soak my nails off. I'd rather do it myself.
912-254-5789.
This purple is really pretty. Purple petal.
Yes.
That is good news for both of us. That's right.
She'll have to have. Are you gonna soak yours off?
I'm soaking mine off tonight.
You're gonna soak hers off tonight. I'm not gonna soak mine off, so I will need my old set taken off as well.
Girl, soak them off.
That's fine.
She is too much. All right, let's do this flower purple.
No, I get a colorful set. She does the Gel X. Yeah, and then I will get some kind of design on mine. I don't know exactly what yet, but yeah. Okay. Yes, I did.
It's a new nail bar in Springfield. Glad we got an appointment. Me too. Me too. Mine is like, this is 3 weeks for me, and it definitely needs to be, like, they're grown out really bad. And they're lifting underneath. Hers are actually just coming off completely. You'll be trying to get into him your jeans? Girl, I would have given up. I would have given up. I always got my nails done for Pride Month. That's awesome. That's awesome. I don't really, I mean, sometimes I will pick like a holiday to like do colors around. I did pink for like Valentine's Day. But I think I might do, I think I might do a green. Or I might do red. I'm unsure. Okay, I'm just gonna do all of that purple. That'll be fine. Let's do this one. And I think I'm gonna do my little umbrella handle purple.
You're gonna get a text, Amber. She might not be able to like
Reply yes.
yes, reply yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Oh, nice. Completely, I understood every single word because he is automatic.
That was the receptionist though. Right?
The lady that's on Facebook is also, I was gonna say nice. She's also in there. Not that I care. I just like to be able to communicate.
So what did she say?
He.
Oh, he?
Yeah.
It was a he?
Yeah. He said that they did. So I guess it's the lady and her husband, I guess, own the place or whatever.
So it's his and hers?
Yeah.
What services do they offer there?
I have no idea. I know they offer gel hooks, and I know they do nail marks.
Do they have Facebook?
I don't know if that's Facebook page. Let me look.
Did you read the reviews?
The lady in the ringing room.
Debbie, I don't think she read reviews.
Yes, I did.
You did? You read reviews?
Yes, with their names. There's only four on Facebook.
So there's only 4 reviews on Facebook.
But there are a bunch of people in the comments that have shown their nails that went to his and hers.
Is it work you would approve of?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Not of course. No. I wouldn't have made the appointment if we didn't approve.
Okay. Is your little drill thing charged so I can...
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if it's not, it'll charge really fast. But it should be charged.
All right. I'm going to do purple boots too. And then we'll do the polka dots a different color. I think my spring bees are going to be adorable. The way to do it is to give them a try. I know. I just feel like, you know, I don't have a lot of time that I want to spend outside of my house. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm very much a homebody. I'm like, if I don't want to have to go nowhere, I don't want to go nowhere. I come to work and then I go home. I don't venture out and do a whole lot of anything. It's not something I enjoy going to do. I don't feel like I don't find enjoyment in getting my nails done or feeling pampered.
I dread going.
She just said she dreads going. You always fear using new people for services. We feel the same way. Establishing a new person is challenging. Oh, we need to do these. We need to do these. We need to add some little purples over here. Let's do this one purple. It keeps popping out. And then let's do this one. We don't have a lot left to paint. What?
Chloe is blind and now she has lost her sense of smell. She's not suffering. What the heck?
What?
I'm assuming that that's from Shannon. Or maybe not. I don't know. Because I have Vicky's number. I don't think that's Vicky's number. Maybe it is. I don't know.
She's blind and what?
She's blind, lost her sense of smell, but she's not suffering. I'm sorry, if I went blind, I would be suffering.
Yeah, if I went blind, I'd be suffering too.
Like, yeah, I'd be super suffering.
And I don't mean that in like a negative way. I'm like, I wasn't born that way to like learn a different way.
Right.
I would find it very challenging. Maybe not suffering is the word for it, but like
Traumatic.
it would be traumatic. Absolutely.
I don't know. I guess if it was gradual loss of sight,
Yeah,
it wouldn't be as bad.
possibly.
As like, you know, but still, yeah, yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and do this one too. You don't get your nails done, rather spend your money elsewhere. I don't spend my money elsewhere other than on coffee occasionally. And basically that's it. We don't really spend a lot of money. We pay our house things and we put money in our savings.
As of January, I no longer spend money, except for nails and, of course, my injection and whatever stuff comes out of my account, like my Hulu or that's not it.
Oh yeah, like she's like Hulu, whatever.
Yeah.
That is literally the only thing. Other than buying myself an occasional coffee, I don't spend money.
Oh yeah, I do that too.
Now my husband, on the other hand, he blinks and he's trying to buy a toy for the kids. Or a pair of new shoes.
Oh gosh,
The shoes. I mean, I do buy like I bought my paint from Nicole. I buy my, like, I'll get a new paintbrush or a super cute pen. I'll buy myself a Stanley Cup, you know. I don't really
you could
spend.
sell them, but you don't even have to spend money on those because you have so many shop points.
Oh, I do get a lot of shop points, so I get most of my Stanley Cups for free with my points. She is making a valid point.
That's right. So you don't even have to spend money on that.
She said that's right, so you don't even have to spend money on that. She is cracking me up. Oh gosh. Let's see. I spend all my money on crafts. I would too. I would too. If this was not my business, like I cost the business money. Like all of this is like cost of goods, cost of materials, cost of whatever, like but it's business money, you know? That's what I'm doing over here. But I will say that I do spend my own money on crafts. I do. All right, let's go to the next colors. Let's go to our light pink and our bright pink. We got two pinks here. Yeah, you spend your extras at the Maker's Map. Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. All right. Let's do these two right here. Oh, that's gross. Whoops. Ah. Oh gosh. I do occasionally spend my money on the grandkids. Like when we go to Costco, like if I see a cute outfit, I'll get them like a cute outfit. But for the most part, I really don't spend money like that. I really don't. Let's do a pink flower here. This is a light pink color. And then we're going to do the bright pink on another bee kit. Let's see. So we're just going to do this one. Okay, that's a light pink. Let's do this one, a light pink. The grand's always, yeah. I like to buy them cute clothes and like pajamas. My husband likes to buy them shoes. They like Avery and Riley are obsessed with shoes. I think they get it from their dad because he's also has a shoe fetish. And I mean that like it's a thing.
I also love shoes.
April also loves shoes. I own like maybe 3 pairs of shoes.
And I bought you at least 2 pairs of those.
Yes, and 2 pair of those shoes April got me. I'm currently wearing them. I'm wearing my sparkle shoes right now. She's like, woohoo! Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Let's do the light pink on the umbrella. Shall we? I think this is a cute idea. A dark yellow flower would be cute. Well, I kind of was like thinking maybe more just colored flowers with no yellow, because there's already some yellow happening with our bees. But we shall see. We shall see. Let's see here. My nails get messed up in an unhealthy way. That's not good. That is for sure not good. I could see why you wouldn't go back and get them done, and why you want to go and like spend your money in other places. I would do the same. I would do the same thing. I'm doing pink polka dots on our boots, little rain boots, to match our umbrella. Gosh, now that she turned the machines off, it's really quiet in here. Oh, this is, when we do these sets like this, they take a lot of time. They're very timely, but they're really cute. You get too much paint on yours? I do too. I use the Dawn Power Wash and it comes right off. I also think it depends on the paint that you use. But I do have some under my nails sometimes that I can't get out. And I have to use like a little drill. April has this like little Dremel thing. And I'll use that. Y'all, my little circles have increasingly gotten not quite circly. But they'll be fine. Okay, doke. We're going to do white pockets on our bee. So this is done. This one is done. We just got to do our pockets. This one, let's do our flowers on this one. Let's swap this out over there. Let's do a pink flower here. So remember how we're doing all the light colors? That's what I'm doing right this moment. And we're going to go to the next color. So let's do that. And let's do this one, pink. I might not use that vibrant pink. My tummy's rumbling. We're going to do a white flower there. All right, let's set that one. Anything pink over here? Yes, our little kite piece. Going to do our little kite. Got out of the lines. So messy. We will distress it. It'll be fine. I'm sure you can tell that I coordinated things pink and purple. Okay. All right, that is done. And let's do our tulips. Pink. Let's do her hat pink. And one of these flowers pink. At this point, you could use markers for a lot of these finer, smaller things. Cute. I don't know what color we'll do the bands. I'm just going to paint over it and then we'll come back and figure that out. You like the pastel colors? I thought I picked cute colors. All right, we need to get us we need to figure out a pot color. I did switch over to trizepatide. I did. Or tirzepatide, however you say it. I did switch to that. This is my second week. I started at, like, I think it was like 25 units. Yeah. And I have been sicker than sick. I have not felt good. The nausea has been really bad. But I was also not doing very well on the semaglutide. And, but it was doing great for my blood sugar and maintaining everything. And so I switched over to this and, I have to adjust to it, I think, but I'm 100%, having symptoms. All right, so this is Whispering Turquoise. So let's grab us our brush, Whispering Turquoise, for this little guy right here. I told you I was going to do colors. We're doing it colorful. All right, other than the pots and this little tulip down here, everything will be painted. And then we can decide how we want to finish it. Do we want to float colors? Do we want to distress it? Do we want to just leave it kind of vibrant? How do we want to do it? And we got to do the centers of our flowers too. I got to figure out the pot color. Hope it doesn't make you sick. You've been stalled for months. I was doing really well. I talked to my doctor about the side effects I was having, and he said that people usually do better on the other, like the tirzepatide. And so he was like, maybe you would just do better on that with the side effects. And I was like, maybe I'm willing to try it. So this is only my second week, so I don't know. I haven't lost any weight. Not on it necessarily for weight loss, but if I would lose weight, that'd be great. I can't take glucophage. I cannot take metformin. I can't do any of that. So I'm on the compounds because that's, you know, just what I'm on. All right, and then we got to do our little strand here. We're going to do that white. So on to the next. Let's do our watering can. Alrighty, watering can it is. And our flower. I think I picked some pretty vibrant colors. Wanted it to feel kind of happy. I think that looks pretty good. Let's do this flower here. I need to figure out the watering can. I need to just maybe get a metal, like a silver, like a gray color. We got to do our fence. Okay, let's do a little more on that flower. All right, there's that. And then, nothing will be blue. Oh, yes. I was going to do the bottom of our boots. That's right. I was going to say nothing's going to be this blue, but we're going to do her boots, the bottom of the boots. And then we'll do like our pockets white. And then this last one over here, pick it up. We'll do the blue on these flowers. You're done well? Well, that's great. I did reach my goal of 170. I weigh 166, which is not bad. My new goal is 150. So if I can get to 150, I feel like that's pretty good. You would think that it wouldn't be so challenging, but my doctor said an ideal weight for you would be in the 150s. I was like, oh, sounds good. I'm not losing weight. Like, I have lost 0 pounds, 0 in a while, a good while. But I just started cutting out red meat. And we did have steak the other night because it was Valentine's Day, but I just started cutting out red meat. I've done a lot of like different substitutions of things. Yeah, one goal at a time. That's what my doctor told me to do. Take things in small, doable goals. What color is the fence going to be? It's going to be off-white. The bleach sand. Just put my hand right in that. Baby steps. Baby steps. All right, so we got to do the white and the centers. We got to do our fence. We got to do the pockets. And then we just have to distress and decide if we want to do anything extra. Oh, our watering can. Let me go get the gray. I'm going to use, I can't remember the name of it. Give me a second. Storm Cloud Gray. I think it's Storm Cloud Gray. Well, maybe. Storm Cloud Gray. For the watering can. So we're almost done, you guys. I probably won't float them this time. I'll probably just distress them and glue them together. So watering can. Let's use this brush. This is going to take a couple of coats because this does not do very good coverage. This is the Crafters acrylic. The coverage isn't great, but I love the color. So we're going to need to do 2 coats. My stomach is growling. I will say, I did not eat lunch today. I drank a protein shake this morning, and I tried not to be sick because I was so nauseous. And then at lunchtime, I was like, if I eat anything, I'm gonna not. It's not gonna stay. And I was not feeling it. But now I feel like a lot better today. That maybe I can eat some dinner. Zach was feeling nauseous too. I think it's definitely not a coincidence, but something for sure. All right, so let's clean out that brush. Use, we gotta do a second coat. Shouldn't have cleaned out the brush in the first place. It is Storm Cloud Gray. It is Storm Cloud Gray. It is a gray. But once you get that second coat on there, it's a brilliant, amazing gray. I like it. One of my favorites. Coverage is not the greatest for the Crafters collection, but it's a really great shade. I mean, look at that. It's perfect. Okie doke. We need to do the kite string, the fence, and the center of our flowers. We need to do the bee faces, the eyes, and I think that's it. So this is going to be bleach sand. I did not end up using the dark purple, so I did not use lavender. I ended up using purple petal. Winter blue, we have not used winter blue. We used whispering turquoise. We used cotton candy. We have not used the cactus flower. I don't think I'm going to use it at all, so we're going to move on past that. We used the Storm Cloud Gray. That's going to sit over here. So far we have used golden straw. We have not used the banana cream or the moon yellow yet. We've not used the cocoa, which I'm about to use the cocoa. We're about to use the bleach sand, and I did not use baby blue. So we're going to do the cocoa on our fence on these little rungs here. We're going to do our little pickets. Bleach sand. Which you could do a wood fence. I'm going to do a white fence. It's not really white, it's bleach sand. Alrighty, let's go into our bleach sand here. And I'm going to use what's in the lid. Whatever that gunky stuff is. And I'm just going to do one coat. I think that'll look cute. Do the next one. Maybe we'll do our kite string, the bleach sand too. I do think I'm just going to sand it and put it together. I don't think I'm going to go and do a whole bunch of extra stuff. We'll keep it simple this time. I really like the colors I chose. And I think I might do the center of my flowers, the bleach sand too. And then we'll take a alcohol marker over the bleach sand and maybe do some yellow. Holy cow. It dries down a little bit darker than what it's going on. Another alternative would be light mocha. I really like the light mocha color too. Sometimes I like to just change it up. Do the bees have little stingers? We'll find out when they get assembled. Possibly. There is a possibility. We'll probably notice them whenever we get this glued. Let's go ahead and do the band of the hat. White. Not really white, but it's the bleach sand. Let's do the center of our flowers. Again, kind of messy. Definitely out of the lines. to sand it, so I really don't care. Should have used the round brush. All right, this is actually done. Okay, that one's done. I'm going to set it over here. Let's do the kite string, the bleach sand. So let's go over that. Just like so. That way our colors pop on it. Gotta do our pockets of our one little bee, wherever it's at. Okay, that one is done. Flower centers. Let's do those. Gosh, look how messy it is. I love the flower colors. They're so colorful. They just scream spring. When are you going to do paint? We will do one on probably. I don't know. It'll be sometime this month. I just don't know when. I haven't had time. I haven't had time to do one since I've been back trying to get caught up on the things that we've been working on. I just haven't had time. We need to do our pot. Let me go get a terracotta color or a pot color. It's actually terracotta. I'll come back to that and we'll do the terracotta. Let's do our pockets. We got to do the band. Let's do the band on our hat also. This color. I got kind of messy. I just keep getting out of the lines. We're so close. Stuff in my paint. Okay. that's good. This we need to do, the pot. Oh, this little flower. Center. So messy. All right, let's do, I think I got everything except the pot on that one. So let's grab our brush. Let's do our little pots. The terracotta color. It's literally terracotta. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it a color or terracotta. Oh, we got to do that. We got to do this. No, we got to do this. Like, what goes where? Not perfect. I think that's it. I believe everything is painted except for the face, like the eyes and the faces, like everything is done. And now we're going to go B by B and finish them. So we're just going to finish them as, we're going to go one by one to do them, and then we will be finished. I'm not going to do anything extra. Let's see, it's 6:17. Oh gosh. Let's start with this one over here, and we'll come back to each one of them. So, I'm gonna pop them out and sand them and assemble them. But first, I want to clean off my little glue container here because it's disgusting. Ugh, that's so gross. It's like just gunked on there. Almost. It's like hard as a rock. There we go. Look at that. Got it. I had it all over my fingernails. Alrighty. So let's grab our sandpaper. Just threw it in the floor. And let's go ahead and pop this one out of here. Let's do our little bee. Be really careful with your antennas. I'm going to get a different sandpaper for my yellow. do black. This is the assembling and just, you know, doing all the little things. Flowers. Cute. Let's do the wing. Where is it? It's tabbed over here. There we go. Wing. Let's do the watering can. So where is it tabbed? At the top. Oh, I missed a spot. I missed a spot. I'll use my marker. It'll be fine. All right. Let's do a different sanding sponge to do our green. That out of there, and let's use our white one for the hat. Sometimes the dark colors can get into the light colors, so I don't want to use the same sandpaper. And then let's do our bee. All right, so let's go ahead and glue on the little hat. And I'm going to use my pen and my blush to do little cheeks. And my little brush, where is it? This little brush right here. I'm going to do the cheeks first. Do our eyes. And then we'll do our mouth. And then we'll do our little twinkles here in a second. So let's do the hat. cute little bee. And then our flower. Do the little flower. And then I'll do little black for the flower center. All right, let's glue on our body. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot of glue. Our watering can. And we're going to go over the bottom of our can and the top of our can and our little spout with an alcohol marker. And we're going to add on our arms and our watering can. And then our first little bee will be done. Cute. Just got to get it lined up just right. And then our, oh, I got to do the feet. I got to do the feet, y'all. Give me a second. Do that paper towel. Oh, right here. Y'all, I missed the feet. Oh, the feet are on the thing. I forgot them. Never mind. I missed the feet altogether over here. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, you're not doing it. You are not doing it. Okay, so we're going to put in our bee into the stand. And then we'll add our fence. Looking for the glue. Glue on your fence before you glue on your wings. I'm going to do my wings like that. You can't see it. I'll show you in just a second. Let's let it dry. All right, let's get our pen for the little eyes. I can't help myself. I'm so extra. All right, so here's our little bee. The first little bee is done. So cute. All right, I'm going to set that one over there. On to the next one. We're going to do the bee with the kite. Let's go ahead and do this one. And this one. That's all that needs sanded on that one. Let's pop out our little wings. It's got green on it. Do the stand. Y'all, we're so close. Not quite, but so close. We're getting them done one by one. And you get all 5 of these bees in the set if you order this. And if you're interested in it, now would be the time to get it because this set is on sale through today. Tonight at midnight, our sale ends, well, 11:59. Our sale ends at 11:59. And the set is 25% off right now. So go get you a deal on that. Oh, you can comment the word special if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube watching, the link to our sale is in the description. Told you the pieces are separate if you want to do it in that way. The little kite is tabbed right there. Break it. There we go. Let's do the little ties. Be careful with your little antennas. That's all the pieces. Okay, so we're going to start gluing everything on to this guy, starting with the face. Let's go ahead and do those cheeks. I'm not trying to ignore y'all. I'm just trying to get this done. His mouth just went crazy. Alrighty. Face the top. And then our little antenna. Does not go like that. Come on. Y'all, the face slid up a little bit. It is what it is. This glue sticks so fast. Sometimes, and sometimes it does not. Questionable. That's what it is. We're getting so close. This one's a little more distressed than the other one. The little ties. Perfect. The colors I picked are just really great, I gotta say. To our twinkles. So cute. All right, glue. Let's do like so. You would swear that I would know exactly where I put the glue every time. All right. Super cute. Super cute little bee, little bee. Adorable little bee. All right, next, let's do this one. Okay, let's do this here. I'll pop this out. Where are you tagged? Somewhere. These flowers are fantastic.
Ooh, that was loud.
That was a little loud.
Sorry.
You're fine. Let's do... This one's a little more abrasive. Cute little butterfly. All these are tabbed together. You can break them off individually. I just try to keep them together. All right, this is done. Okay, now let's assemble this one. Oh, shoot. You see what I see? I didn't paint that. I'm gonna paint it black. Real quick. It's good. It's a small piece. part of the arms. If I stick my finger in that glue one more time, I'm telling you what. Let's try to do a better job on the mouth this time. Ah, look at that. Great job. Great job. Alrighty. Let's see. I gotta remember where this little flower goes. This one here. Let me look it up. Let's see. Oh, it goes up here. Okay. That hand I might have the hands backwards. I think I do. I'm just gonna leave it. It'll be okay. Little twinkles. Cute little bee. And the stand. All right, this is how this one looks. Super duper cute. You can add something to your bee if you want to. All right, next. Two more. Two more to go, and then we'll be done. Yay! Let me get some water. You can't tell the hands are back to front. Oh, the wings. The wings. The wings. The plane. The wings. Oh, gosh, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Forgot the little wings. Okay. We got it. We remembered. Y'all, I knew this was going to take us a minute to do this whole set. And I thank you for your patience and being here with me. I seriously do. 2 more. But this set is so cute, but it's so many pieces. It's a little challenging to try to do these live because it's so many hours. I got paint in the little slot, so it's not gonna fit in there with the paint. Let's do the hat. Wait till you see them all together. They just are so cute. They're meant to be the colors that they are. They just are. This pot is a little more distressed than the other. Let's go ahead and pop the bee out. Okay. The flower. The little tulip here. Little tulip there. This little tulip here. The little pot. The rim.
Oh no, if you could do it at 9, that would be lovely. Okay, awesome.
Oh, I've got to sand that.
They're opening an hour early for us. You like that?
What?
Yeah.
They're opening an hour early for us?
Apparently.
April.
The guy was like, we open at 10, and I was like, okay, was there any way we can get in at 10? And then he says, yeah, sure, da-da-da, I'll move this around, da-da-da. And then this lady just called, and she was like, I know you were wanting to make an appointment for tomorrow at 10. I was like, yeah. She goes, could you possibly just go ahead and come in at 9? And I'm like, sure. Want to give us a special treatment?
What?
Let us come in at 9? Of course we would.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we could have... They didn't have to come in early.
I mean, she offered, listen.
I know she offered. I'm just saying. Goodness gracious. I mean, that's very kind of them. Y'all, we're getting in early tomorrow.
I'm not looking forward to getting up.
She's like, I don't want to get up early, but we're going in early.
But I'm going to do it and get it over with.
Oh my gosh. So funny. VIP treatment, right? Oh my gosh. She said they must know who I am. That's right, April.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
They were like, she has a reputation around here for her nails.
She likes them fans.
She likes them fancy. Oh gosh. That's funny. Girl, we gotta get up early.
I know, I'm so like, I don't like it, but then again, like, it's going to be over with.
It will be over with. That's true.
I hate going to the nail salon. Maybe this will be a better experience.
Maybe it will be a better experience. The place I've been going to, like...
It was great for a while.
Yeah, it was great for a while.
But like the last time before this time, she took a chunk out of my
Yeah.
nail bed.
You can't probably hear her, but she said the time before this past time, they took a chunk out of her nail bed.
Yeah.
And then this last time, it took the lady almost like
3 hours.
over 3 hours to do April's nails. Acrylics.
And then the following day, one of them almost popped off.
Yeah, and then the following day, no, one of them lifted.
Yeah, it lifted.
Yeah, lifted, had to be super glued.
Yep.
Actually, wait a second, it wasn't the following day. We were at Mastermind, remember?
I thought it was before we left.
I thought it was while we were gone.
Hold on, I have a video of when it happened. Let me see where I.
She has a video of where it happened.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, she's cracking me up.
I couldn't believe it.
She said I couldn't believe it. Oh my gosh. She is very particular about her nails.
When you're paying that much. for
When you
something-
are, that's right, when you're paying that much, I hear you, girl. I hear you.
All right, well let's break it
I
down.
hear you, girl.
Where was I?
She's breaking it down. I swear we were at Mastermind.
Library.
Because I swore that we were in the car.
I do not know how to find things on my phone. It's a video. Oh, videos. There we go.
Go to your videos.
Oh, here it is. Oh, we were in a hotel.
Yes, girl.
Yep, there we were. Matter of fact, that was while we were traveling. That was the first hotel we stayed at.
Yeah. It might have been the day after, but I think it was just while we were traveling.
Let's check the date.
You check the date, girl. Whew.
Which I have no idea how to do. So. Oh, January 26th. We were in Iowa.
Video proof.
That's right.
Debbie says she knew it.
We was in Iowa.
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 I think it's Iowa. I
So
don't.
we had already made it to the.
Yes, I said we
Mastermind.
were at Mastermind. Cause you had to use the super glue.
I just remember I could not believe that literally because we just got our nails done right before we left.
Yes, I know.
Oh, so
I
sad.
know it. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, thank you. Y'all, we're nearing the end.
I wonder how many times you've said that.
I know. I'm like, it's I just no
We're almost there.
no concept of time. And then I broke my little pedal here, so let me fix my little pedal. Gotta paint my pedal with the whispering turquoise. So stinking cute. It's a set of 5 bees.
Oh, well, that explains it.
Yeah, girl.
You've done 5 crafts.
I've done 5 crafts. That's right. Absolutely. I sure did. Oh, nope, it goes this way. Alright, the little flower pot's done. Let's do our little, what color are there? Let's do blue in the middle. Purple. And the pink. If you've been watching and you want to grab this set, it is 25% off through tonight. It will not be on sale tomorrow. you get all 5. Oh, come on, fit. Go in there. Oh, gosh. I had paint in the little opening, so. All right, so this is this one. Okay, let's do the last one. It's got the umbrella. And we'll be all done. 4 hours later. Now you want the bees? It's cute. I told y'all I was going to craft the bees today. I told y'all. If you want to wait and see how they turn out. I said I'll be back with the bees. Let's do this one. I think I got a little bit of paint in this opening too. Just right in that corner. All right, let's pop this out of here. Gently. Let's do the little feet, little legs, and the arm. Go ahead and pop that out. And let's do the hand. The wings. Oh no, we're gonna do the wings with this one. And then let's do the body. Going to be very careful. Try to keep it together. All right, throw that one over there. Let's do the umbrella and the boots. And that should be everything. And we already did the face. We just have to do the blush and all the things. The boots, 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 little rain boots. Bottoms. Oh gosh, we are so stinking close. Oh. Careful, careful. Let's put them back together. Those cute little rain boots. There we go. Look at those cuties. See, I coordinated everything. They just look so cute together. Look at that. Try not to let everything slip and slide around. We gotta put the face on. Face first. Umbrella next. Ah! Oh my gosh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. And then, hand. Umbrella. Aren't you adorable? Oh, I forgot the top of the umbrella. Dang. I'll get it. I didn't do the edges. Oh no, we gotta do the blush first. Guess what, April?
Let me guess.
I am almost done.
She's almost done.
I am.
Oh, you got the makeup out.
I gotta give him cheeks.
That is so cute.
Aren't they adorable?
Yes.
I did a little pink and purple.
Where'd you get the eyeshadow brush at? Is that the one you got at the Dollar Tree?
No, these are shading paint brushes.
Oh. Can I touch it? Oh, I couldn't use that for my eyeballs. But I would like one that shape.
It's like
Like a real fluffy one. That's cute.
cute. Oh, we gotta do the smile. The twinkles.
That's so cute.
Isn't it? The eyes on this one are a little dark. Like, the ink is
Oh, that's better.
bled. There we go.
Now they're brighter than the other one.
Yeah, it's fine. It'll dry down. Wings. And the stand.
Oh, that's adorable.
Aren't they the cutest?
Yes, they are the cutest.
You see how far the video is behind?
A lot.
Come on, do your job.
Get out of there.
Right? Goodness gracious. Have you seen any files for peeps? Not a lot of people do peeps because they are copyrighted. Some people do. Kind of like the green guy.
We have a peep, a sign.
We have a peep. We have one thing that's peep, I believe.
And then we have a hutch that has peep.
Yeah, we have a hutch
Peep-like banner.
that has like peeps.
Peep-like.
Yeah,
characteristics.
peep-like characteristics. But yeah. Not a lot of people do them. Let me move all of this stuff. I'm going to tell you one last time the paint that I used and what I, because I did not use any of these. I did use bleach sand. Did not use this, did not use this, did not use this. in there. Let me go set these over here because I don't want to get confused. That one wanted to lean backwards. All right, let me get my little shelf over here. And I will take a picture and I will tell you these colors one more time. Oh my gosh. You are just so stinking cute. Y'all wait till you see the pictures of these. Y'all are just gonna be in love. I should have done the edges, but I didn't. I'm gonna take a picture. Oh gosh. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Okay. There's water on my phone. My battery is 10%. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, it should have focused in. I don't know if it's focused or not. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. It's not wanting to focus. I'm looking over there at my iPad to see if it's focusing. Let me go to this picture. See if it'll pull it up there. Maybe it will. I don't know. This is how they turned out. I just want you to see how they turned out. They're super cute. Okay? They're so stinking cute. And I'm going to take a picture of all of them so you can see them. But in the meantime, y'all, look at how cute these are. I'm just going to lay them down so you can see them. Okay. OMG. Look at how cute these are. We did all 5 of these. So you get all 5 of them. Let me look them up really quick and tell you. Got my lip. Spring bees. They are $27 for the set. That makes them $5.40 each, which is a really good deal. Such a great deal. $5.40 each. And they're on sale through tonight at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. Great deal. So if you want to check them out, I will put the link into Facebook. If you're on YouTube, I'll have to go and put that in the description. Give me just a second to go and do this over here on the Facebook. Got it. That is the link to that. And then over on YouTube, I will put it in the comments. And then it'll also be tagged on YouTube after the video's over. So, first of all, thank you for being here today. I hope you've enjoyed our project. Look at how cute these guys are. I'm going to go over your colors really quick, but I'm going to set these down right over here after I show them to you real quick. So cute. Let's stick that one up there. Look at her. Precious. The umbrella with the little rain boots. Did the little blue at the bottom. And this one holding the pot. Cute, cute, cute. All right. Let me tell you about the colors really quick. We used Storm Cloud Gray. We used Cocoa, Purple Petal, Bleach Sand, Hauser Medium Green, Whispering Turquoise. We used Cotton Candy, Cocoa. We used Golden Straw for the yellow, and then we used white and black. Those are the colors that we used today. So, I know I told you other colors that we were going to use earlier. We did not use all of those. So, I wanted to tell you what did we end up using? Those colors right there. Don't forget that when you shop with us through tonight, when you place an order with us, these are the free gifts. So you're going to get one or the other. It's not both. It's one or the other. And they're just randomly sent to you. They'll just be randomly sent. These are free gifts. They're craft kits. They're blank. You craft them at home. And there is a tutorial for each of these. So hopefully go check those out. And these would pair so cute with the little bees. I mean, look at how cute. Oh, you can't see. Never mind. Look how cute these would be with your little bees. Any one of them. Look how cute they would go together. So those are the free gift for our sale for February. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. If you want to check out our sale, comment the word special. If you want to check out the collection where the bees are, it's going to be in the spring collection. You can comment the word bloom. If you're on YouTube, you cannot comment. It's in the description. But y'all enjoy your evening. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you